Welcome, welcome. Sending everybody so much love. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today. So I hope you're all doing well on this Super Sunday. Sunday here in the UK. It's just gone 8 a.m, so I am nice and early today as well. I'm excited to connect with everyone today. So welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A where you can ask me anything. You can ask me about love, health, wealth, career, family, messages from the other side, whatever it is you want to know. Just ask me and we'll see what we can do to bring in the messages. I do work with the angels, so everything comes directly through them. And if you are watching this back with me later on, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer, something you need to know in the moment. So I'm just waiting for it to come live my end. It's not showing up yet. Hey Alicia, great to see you, honey. It's not showing up yet my side, so it's not showing I'm live at all. I know I will be, but it's just not showing yet, so I just have to be a bit patient. So welcome, welcome. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. Welcome. Hey Jen, sending you lots of love. It's not showing up for me yet, so I have to just give it a minute. There we go, it's working now, okay. There I am, okay. So, yeah, if you haven't already, guys, give me a thumbs up and away we go. Okay, so I'm going to start then with the beautiful, let me just see what it's doing here. Yeah, the doll face. Just checking I've got you in first there. So Alicia says, hey Liz, any messages for me and Tyrone's connection? Thank you for liking. So what's the message coming through? Let's see if we can get a sign or a synchronicity for you first of all. What signs are you going to be shown from the universe? What do you need to know? So we've got 11, well, 11, 11, yes, but 1, 1, 1. So if you've seen 11, 11 or you've seen 1, 1, 1, that's your message to believe. So the angels want you to keep believing in what you know is true, to keep believing in your own truth, connect with the power of heaven. Because love is real. This love is absolutely real. And sometimes we go into doubt and fear. So believe. So what else do you need to know? We've got food here. This is a card about nourishment, nourishing the self. It's so important we nourish the relationship. And Tyrone knows that you're the nourishment, that you're the nurturer, the divine feminine, the empress energy, that you bring health into the relationship. And that when he's around you, he feels healthier and happier than he's ever been. So he's kind of questioning himself. Why am I pushing this away? What am I doing? Why am I sabotaging things? So it's about nourishment, giving back to the self. Giving back to the self in the relationship. So again, you're being reminded anything you were craving from him and he's not giving it to you in this moment, make sure you're giving it to yourself. The food energy can also be about maybe going through a cleanse. I'm feeling a cleanse coming in next week where we're looking at our diet or we're looking at things we're doing to our body or in our life so we can actually cleanse that and heal that. So I definitely feel there's a cleansing taking place within your connection. So what does he want to say to you? The message coming through is, I want to give you my heart. He does. He's the King of Cups here. So he wants to give you his heart. He just needs a little bit of time to do that. So make sure you're nourishing the relationship with yourself right now, the relationship with other people, as well as focusing on the relationship with him. Make sure you get that connection right in the 5D, because that will bring power in for you. So believe and have faith. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So that message was for Dollface, who's just donated, and you've asked your question, and you're asking another question there. So I've already answered your question. What you're saying, can I get a message from my deceased friend? Been having a hard time. So I'm sending you so much love. So let's bring in a message from Carol, and then I'm going to move on to the next question. So what do we need to know? What's Carol want to say to you? And remember, forgive yourself. A lot of the time we're holding on to grief and pain because we're thinking if only I'd spent more time with that person, or if only I'd said this or done this. And everything's forgiven in heaven. So, when your Carol is kind of looking down and saying you don't need to feel guilt over anything. You don't need to be in pain. I'm living. You're still living. I'm living. We haven't lost the connection. It's like you've been reminded that death does not stop anything. Okay, so be kind to each other. That's the message she's bringing through. Okay, be kind. This could be a message she's bringing through for Tyrone because she knows the situation. You said, I've been having a hard time grieving. There's pain there, We talked every day. So she's reminding you to be kind to each other. So think, okay, who's she talking about right now? You'll know. Be good. So again, there's this message about be good, do what's right. Be kind, be loving. Focus on the good things. In 1,000 years, that may be something that's unique for the both of you. Okay? Because obviously that's the song, 1,000 years, but it's also reminding you that death does not stop anything. And that's what I need to share with you. You know, it's like in The Princess Bride, he says, death does not stop true love, it just delays it for a while. So your connection is not over. She lives on through you. You know, she's there still with you every step of the way, every day. Just because you talked every day doesn't mean you're not going to talk every day again. So you're being shown this energy, okay? It's like love is kind, love is good, love is real. So let me bring in a message from another deck here. I want to bring the Talking to Heaven deck in. So what else does she want to say to you? What else does she want to say? So, and you know, if you want to go more in detail, this would need to be in a personal reading. I'm just going to read you the cards, okay? She said, I'm standing right next to you. So you're being reminded, I am so much better now. There's a rainbow there. So if you've seen a rainbow, that's coming from her too. But it's also a huge sign of protection. Everything happens in God's plan. I'm with the rest of the family, so she's not alone. And she said, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. That's what you need to know, okay? I hope that helps. And if you want messages from Tyrone, I've done that right at the beginning. Okay. So I'm going to go to the donations then. So we're going to connect with Samantha. Thank you for being here, honey. Hi, Liz. What's Louis experiencing towards me today? What's Louis experiencing towards you today? What do you need to know? Okay, Jennifer, I love that, by the way. I'm going to connect with Jennifer next. You put, I choose Adam. There you go, okay? I choose Adam. You know your truth. There you go. You've gone within and you've thought about it, and that's the truth. So, Samantha, what's Louis experiencing? You are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Okay, so this is really what he's thinking about today. He's thinking about your beauty, the way you are. And it's not just about your outer beauty. You know, it's your inner beauty, the way you are as a person. He knows what he needs to release. He's saying, I need to let things go. And he wants to bring in the holidays in a happy way. So again, this is very much about thinking about Christmas time, thinking about New Year, you know, thinking about how things are going to be. Maybe he's thinking about the things he wants to bring in for the holidays, the way he wants to spend that time with you. This could be also about Thanksgiving, other things. So he wants to build a solid foundation to make that happen. So what I'm feeling is he's starting to think about the future very powerfully. And he said, I know we can build a solid foundation to have happiness around the holidays. I know what I need to let go of and release. And this full moon brought those emotions up within him. So crystals will assist you right now with healing. So if you're struggling with anything, use some crystals. Okay, maybe use some, they give me rainbow quartz or clear quartz. You know, something that's going to bring in a healing energy. So what does he want to say to you today? He's saying to you, yeah, he's saying, I feel nothing but disgust when I look at the karmic. He's saying, I can't stand the sight of her. And that card's very powerful. What I'm getting with this is anything that's toxic right now, and it could be a person, it could be a situation. Okay, so put this into your own situation. But he's looking around at his life and he's feeling, you know, an energy of disgust. It's like he's disgusted at himself for letting things in his life go on for so long. So, you know, that's a bit of a toxic card to come out. Feels like since March, up until we move into September, this is what he's realising more and more. So he may be dealing with anger, frustration, kind of volatile energy there. And he needs to let that go. So he's aware of what he needs to release. He's aware of this now. He's been aware powerfully since March what he needs to change. That's why there's been so many changes already this year. That's why you may be seeing 555 or dragonflies, because it's a sign of this change. So whatever is karmic in his life, or whatever is toxic, or whatever isn't serving him, that's a better way of putting it. That's what he needs to release. And he's saying, I want to do that because I don't want to keep looking at these things in my life that make me unhappy or make me feel disgust. And really it's disgusted at himself. Okay, he's projecting that out, because he's feeling disgusted that he's still going through certain things when he, in his mind, he's thinking, I should have healed this by now, or I should have walked away from this by now, or I should have changed this by now. So he knows what he needs to release to bring in happiness around the holidays. And he's also thinking, I don't want to have holidays that aren't happy. I want to be enjoying life. I want to be living life. I want to build a foundation with you, because when he looks at you, you're the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. When he looks at anything else in his life, he's disgusted by it. So he's kind of letting you know also that there's no one else he wants but you. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do a message for Jennifer says, oh, you've taken your message away. Okay. You've taken your message away. Okay. I don't know why people do that, you know, when I've still got to come to your message. So you said you chose Adam. Okay. What you want a message. So what does he want to say? What does A want to say to you today? What does A want to say? So A has got, wow, I mean, this is powerful because I'm connecting with 2 knights here. But you got knight and a king. So this is changes, adjustments happening. So I intend to give you everything you want. Okay, that's what he's saying to you. And the Knight of Pentacles is eventual positive outcome. So it may not be happening yet. Okay, but it is coming. You're saying, I choose Adam, message from him. That's really good because you're putting your energy in the right place. And because of this, the cards are very clear. I am yours. My body, heart, mind, and soul belong to you. I do intend to give you everything you want. Now, Knight of Pentacles is eventual positive outcome and a yes from heaven. So it's saying to you, it is going to happen. You've just got to be okay with the when. Okay, so, and that doesn't mean right now you focus all your energy on him and you start obsessing and stressing. It means you start giving back to you. So right now what the angels want you to do is start giving back to yourself. Okay, giving yourself all the things you feel are missing right now that you may have been looking for in other people. Give back to yourself because what A is saying to you is, I am already yours. He may not seem that way sometimes in the physical, but he is yours. And he intends to give you everything that you want the way you want him to. But you have to be patient and trusting in the when. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm also going to pull you a card from the signs deck. So the card coming through is, yeah, your love has deep roots and it will prevail. So this is about success coming in. So have faith in the success ahead. I hope that helps, okay? I get it, but I've been single. Yeah, but that's, again, you're thinking, oh, you know, when, you've got to let go and just be at ease. It's not about being single. It's about being in love with life. You know, you don't feel single, feel in a relationship with the universe. And then you see it differently. Instead of thinking, oh, it's so bad to be single. I want a partner to do this with and that with. You partner up with the universe. Once you do that, you won't crave anything from outside of you. And that's when union will come in. Okay, if you're in that mindset, wanting a person to fulfill you or make you happy or to spend time with or any of that, you've got to get out of that energy. Okay, make sure your relationship is solid with self and source, and that's how you create what you want. Angel Love, thank you for the donation. Can I get messages from my person, please? So what does your person want to say to you? What does your person want to say? Prepare for a celebration. This is about reunion coming in. This is about coming together. Okay, coming back together, preparing for something to happen. Lisa, thank you so much for looking after the chat for me, honey. The masks are coming off, especially between now and Halloween. Okay, so between now and the end of October, feelings are going to be revealed. So your person is going to reveal their feelings to you. Okay, over the next couple of months. So prepare for that. Within 3 months it is. So I've got the energy around October here, but it can go beyond that because you've got 3. So September, October, November. So between now and November, your person is going to take that mask off and reveal their feelings to you. I hope that helps, okay? Infinity, thank you for the donation. Let's find your message. There you are. Hi Liz, what's going on with my heart chakra? Today I'm feeling very at peace and not worrying or desiring anyone, just content. And when you feel that way, your heart chakra opens. Okay, you may feel it as palpitation, you may feel it as burning, you may just feel something's overflowing, but it's because your heart is overflowing with love. It's like you're open to whatever's next to come. I let A know about wanting to move on. How's he feeling? So what do you need to know first of all about your heart chakra? What do you need to know? So we've got sound healing will align you with your truth. So what this is saying to you is your heart and your ear chakras and, you know, everything to do with you, but your heart is opening to your truth, the sound you hear. So the sound can be a song, and your heart feels that and opens up a bit. Or you may hear a reading that resonates with you, or you hear something, you overhear something, or you hear, you know, your person's voice, or, you know, it's showing you that you are aligning with your truth. And a time to create, you know, this is a time of creation, a fertile time. So something is building, something is brewing, something is happening. Something big is going on here. And that's why you're feeling this in your heart, okay? You're saying, I do play crystal bowls and I can play. Well, there you go. So you know that's also helping you to align with your truth, but also the vibration and the frequency that you want to be on. He's saying to you, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I know that better times are ahead. So he's feeling that there's a way out of his situation, there's a way forward, and he's asking you for patience because he's saying, I must do things at my own pace because that's how I'll follow through on my plans. So you're being asked to give it time here. Saying, I go within to process, I have to work this out because you're everything I could ever want. So he knows that you're everything he could ever want, but he's got to align with that truth. And that's what's coming in. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So that's why your heart is feeling that way, because it's overflowing. I hope that helps. Okay, so he's processing what he's going through. Natalia's doing a thing in the chat. Thank you so much, honey. Gifting a membership there to Gwen 8 Marie. Thank you for that. So I'm going to go back down the chat then. Lisa says, good morning, happy Sunday. The sun is back. Yeah, the sun's out here today as well, thank goodness. It's been a bit strange here in Stoke, as it always is. It's got its own weather system, I swear. Do you know it was 42 degrees in Bucharest yesterday, Lisa? I keep checking the weather forecast. You know, I've got the 14-day one on, and it's still in the 30s when we're going, I think. So Ali says, hello, Liz. Will I find new and true love again? So will you of course, you're going to find love. Okay, you've got your whole life ahead. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, burning hot. Yeah, I can't believe it. Like 42 degrees yesterday. So, will you find new and true love again? What do you need to know about this? So, message coming through is the dandelion. Now, this is about making a wish. Okay, and really what I'm connecting with Ali is, it's time to get real with the universe about what you want. So, start thinking about what you want, what type of relationship you want, how you want it to look and be. What type of person you want, what you want their qualities to be like. And that's what you can set out to the universe. So, the dandelion I'm seeing is, you know, when you blow and a wish, you know, you make a wish. That's what I'm connecting with. And this says perseverance. So it's saying don't give up on love, because love will come to you at the exact right moment. You've got to be in your power. This is about empowerment and vitality. So use this time right now that you have to get back to you, to replenish yourself, to get excited about what's coming in and set your intentions. So it's so important right now that you set your intentions and you speak to heaven about what you want and visualize it all. We've got coming in the Five of Swords. So the angels are aware that you've been hurt in the past and that you've struggled. But what you want is ahead. You may not see it yet. What you want is someone who is your partner, someone who you can build a life with, someone who you can have security with, financial security, and also happiness and joy. That's what you're desiring and wanting, and that's what's being manifested for you. And it feels like there's a cycle completion here between May, we've just had, and October. So something could come in for you around October time, but I feel you've got to be patient with the when to attract in what you want. And it's so important now that you get clear with the universe about what you want to make that wish. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Larisha, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, some angel guidance, please. So what do you need to know? We've got Lady's Mantle. So this is about a healing energy coming into you. You know, as the mother, that means you are this powerful natural healer, and you are the Empress, and you have alchemy within you. That means you are powerful, and you're able to communicate your inner truth through the higher realm. So this is also the blue energy of the throat chakra. And what I'm connecting with here is, until you're able to communicate physically with people, and that could be your loved ones, your person, but I feel this is maybe other people as well, you can do this through the higher realms. So you can connect and communicate through the 5D. You can tell your angels and guides what you desire. And this could even be connected with your own mother. Okay, so connecting with your mother. So remember, this is very true, because, you know, when we connect with our mother, we can connect with our mother no matter where they are or what they're doing. So, for example, I know I can have a conversation with my mum, even though she's in heaven. I also know that when she was alive, even if we weren't in the same room or house, I knew I could communicate with her, because it's about that 5D bond. So I feel that this is also a mother healing coming in for you, and healing issues around the past, maybe things from childhood, to take back your power now to communicate your inner truth. So I feel you're going within to connect with your inner truth. So let's bring in another message for you. We've also got the energy of 9 of Wands. So you've been asked to not give up here. You know, don't give up. And you've got, strength comes from within you and above you. So you may need strength right now, more strength. So call on Archangel Michael to give that to you. But strength comes from within you and above you. So don't give up. Keep going. Keep calling on the angels, because if you want communication to come in, that inner truth will come out, but you've got to connect first in the 5D to bring it in the physical. So I feel this again, like I've just spoke to one of our soul sisters about, manifesting, setting intention, speaking to the universe, creating that feeling of the healing that you want, taking back your own power, knowing your own truth, maybe putting things on your vision board, preparing for this new week ahead with strength and power. Keep going no matter what, this is about you taking back control. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do a message for Sam. Says, can I have a message from Asif? What do I need to know about him and our connection? So what do you need to know about Asif? Message is, he's angry at himself, but he is becoming more confident. So what he wants you to know is, because of the connection with you, he's becoming more confident in himself. And he's angry at himself because there's still certain things he's not doing in his life. So I feel like there's this frustration energy, because he's got goals and he's got dreams, and there's things he wants to do, there's things he wants to achieve. And I'm not just talking about being with you. This is about things in his life, career goals. And he's angry that he hasn't yet done that, and he's feeling more stronger. So he's getting confidence to be able to do what he's come here to do. Things he wants to do in his life. Yeah, because he wants to be able to build a solid foundation, with you and in his own life, to be able to have a family. So he's actually thinking about family. He does see you and him having a family together. That's what he connects with. Feel family is important to you. And he's thinking about creating a solid foundation. Okay, so there's definitely babies or kids involved here. So this is either the kids he's going to have with you, or if there's already children involved. But he feels like he's saying, I want to be able to build a solid foundation for the family in the future that we're going to create. And I'm becoming confident in myself to do that. And he may even be angry at himself that he's got involved in certain things, or he's doing certain things that may be stopping that from happening right now. So what he's doing is reconnecting with himself. He's also connecting with you through dreams and through signs, but also through the 5D. So the message coming in for you is meditate and connect in the higher realms, because you'll be shown through that meditation that he is doing the work, and he is building a solid foundation, and he is becoming more confident. But he's just going through a little bit of anger about the things he wants to do in his life that he hasn't yet done. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Deborah says, hi Liz, is there any messages from my dad and angels and my best friend Louie? So let's bring in a message from your dad. What does your dad want you to know? Let's bring in a message from the angels. There it is on the floor. And a message from Louie. Let's see what's coming through then today. So first of all, the message from the angels is a big breakthrough is coming. So whatever's going on in your life right now, there is going to be a breakthrough. So if you're seeing penguins, that's the reason why. From your dad is saying this is a very lucky time for you, filled with magical opportunities. So if you're seeing ladybugs or 1313, that's coming through from your dad. So again, a big breakthrough is coming to bring in opportunities. And Louis is saying their love for you is loyal and true. So he's showing you that he's still around you. Louis loves you. And if you see a dog, that's a huge sign of loyalty. And this could also be a sign about someone in the physical world, that their love for you is loyal and true. But I feel this is what you're being shown from Louis. And 777. So if you've seen 777, it's a sign to keep your thoughts positive, because they're becoming things, because your thoughts are manifesting. Things are changing. So Louis is sending you a 777 and a dog as a sign of the power that's coming into your life. The angels are sending you penguins, and your dad is sending you a 1313 or a ladybug. So lots of signs coming to you from heaven that great changes upon you. So great things are coming into your life. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So moving the chat up, guys. We got Sweetie says, may God always bless you with love. Thank you, and the same to you. We've got Jeremy says hello. We've got Letitia says, the second coming is here. Okay. It's time to release the past, find your healing so you find the kingdom of God. Please don't allow past hurt to distract you from your journey to love God. I mean, that's actually a really powerful message. So whether Letitia is coming on, as in turn to God or whatever, when people come on and do that, that's actually a really good message. It says, don't let the past hold you back. We have to connect with our higher self, and we have to connect with God, and we have to connect with our angels to be able to get through what we're going through. If you remember the channel, I shared a very powerful video earlier today about 7 signs that God is communicating with you. And I watched that this morning. It just gave me angel bumps, you know. So next question we're doing is for Donna. Says, hi Liz, will Matthew reach out to me? Thank you for your time. So will Matthew reach out to you? What do you need to know? So first of all, the mask is coming off. So Matthew may be wearing a mask right now and he needs to take that off to reveal his feelings. So that's going to happen. Okay, we've also got reflect on your thoughts to keep calm and respond with love. So what you're being shown in this situation is it's happening so you can respond with love instead of reacting with fear. You know, when we're waiting for something to happen, we can get triggered. We can take things personally and then we can react, you know. So you're being asked right now to pause, to breathe, to reflect on your thoughts, to observe your thoughts, to think, okay, why is this stressing me out right now, or triggering me, or challenging me, or bringing anxiety in? What do I need to do? And the angel's saying, reflect your thoughts, give me fear, reflect on your thoughts, release fear, keep calm, and then respond with love. That means take your time. There's no need to rush. You know, let him come to you because there's fear there he needs to release to be able to reveal himself to you the right way. He wants to take the mask off. He wants to reveal his feelings, but that takes time. So I feel he's going to be revealing his feelings as we move towards fall, you know, October time as well with the pumpkins there. So you've got to take your time. You can't rush this forward. Can't make anyone do what they're not ready to do. And, you know, if you get angry and triggered and start lashing out, that's a reaction. So you're being asked to breathe through what you're going through. Just take it one step at a time and allow things to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Naomi, thank you for the donation, honey. Is Rob thinking of me to reconcile? Is Rob thinking of you to reconcile? What do you need to know? Is Rob thinking of you? And again, they're saying what to do. So I feel that he's thinking about what to do. Yeah, that's why there's a delay. He's saying, I need time to understand things in a new way, to gain a fresh perspective, to let go and heal the way I viewed things before. And you both need this time because you'll need this time to replenish you right now, to observe what you've been experiencing and to calm your energy as well. So there's a delay. So I do feel there's going to be a reconciliation, just not quite yet. Okay, there is a delay for a reason. So you have to trust in that. Okay, everything happens for a reason. So what else do you need to know? So he is thinking of you. He just needs a bit of time, that's all. And strength comes from within you and above you. So during this delay, he's finding the strength to make specific changes in his life. You're gaining strength and it will move forward then. Okay, so I definitely feel you're being reminded here that the strength you need comes from within and above. So call on Archangel Michael to bring strength in to help you to deal with this particular time. Okay, because he does want to reach out. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. He is thinking about this right now. Even if it seems like you've got your backs to each other, or it's a stormy time, or things aren't working out, he's going to reach out. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is hope here, but just not yet. I can't give you a timeline because it's not coming through. Why? Because you're learning to find strength right now in your connection with God. Okay, you're learning to find strength in heaven. You're learning to find strength within yourself. So what that means is, if I give you a timeline, you're going to focus on that timeline. You're not going to focus on doing the inner work of healing and letting go and having faith in the unknown. But this is showing you, yes, he is going to reconcile. He is thinking about it right now. There is hope and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You just both need a little bit of time. So work on finding that inner strength. Work on self-love. Anytime you go into anxiety, breathe yourself back into the present moment. And affirm, I am safe. Everything is working out beautifully for me. I am exactly where I'm meant to be. Have faith in God's plan. And that will move you forward at the right time. And this journey is being watched over by angels. And I feel you need to just let go a little bit as well. Because you may be trying to hold on or hang on. And you've got to put down the oars of the canoe. Imagine you're in a canoe and you're rowing the wrong way. Okay, if you're rowing the wrong way, you're going against the current. The current is trying to take you one way, and you're trying to go towards something else. So really the current is saying, come on, just let go. Let this happen naturally. And you'll say, no, I need to sort it out. I need to reconcile. I need to make it happen. So eventually you'll get tired and you'll put down the oars of the canoe and you'll let go. And that's when things will start falling into place. So that's the message. You're learning right now to surrender. I hope that helps, and to have faith and trust in God's plan. So the way I'm working the chat, if you're wondering, guys, if anyone donates to me, I do prioritise it because it's an energy exchange. If there's no donations, I go back up to where I was in the chat, and that's what I'm doing. So let's go back to where I was in the chat then. So I just have to find where I was. So we did a message for Donna. We're going to do it in Deborah. Anusha says, what is September month bringing ahead? What is September bringing ahead? Straight out. Angels. Support from your angels. Guidance from your angels. So you're going to be receiving lots of support here, okay? So the angels are going to bring in everything that you need. That's what you need to know. So let's bring in another message. What else do you need to know? Yeah, so there may be some chaos and tower moments. You may be going through something, okay? But you have the angels around you to help you through it. Your guardian angel, the archangels, support from the other realms. So, you know, if you're calling on ascended masters, if you're calling on your connection with God, Jesus, the higher power, the universe, you have the support you need. So I feel there's going to be some changes coming in for you in September, but this is nothing you can't handle. And it's what you've been praying for. You know, sometimes we get triggered because we go through change, yet we've been praying for change. So you have to have faith that the right things are coming in at the right time. So don't be afraid of the tower. You know, the tower means chaos and upheaval, but it always happens for the highest good. You know, sometimes we get knocked down so we can get back up stronger. And that's what you've been reminded of. So you have the support and the guidance that you need in September to get through anything that's coming at you. I hope that helps, okay? So in other words, it's going to be a very powerful time in your life. We've got, let me just, oh, the chat just jumped up there. I've got a couple of donations coming in. Let me just go back to where I was, though, and just get one more question. I want to do a message for Kylie there. It says, hi, Liz, I'm wanting to know if I should invest in Mark. He is not near me, but he loves me and wants to see me. Okay, so how is Mark feeling about you? This is for Kylie. Okay, how is Mark feeling about you? He is working hard for the future. Everything he says, okay, is genuine. Okay, and the thing is, what you have to understand is when they may go into the intensity of the connection, they can pull back. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. So if this card is really saying it's worth investing in this, because the Eight of Pentacles is the card about grind and hard work and putting the effort in. And that's really where I'm seeing it. So, but you have to understand that it's not about investing in someone in that way and seeing it that way, because that's looking at things with logic, not love. You have to follow your heart, okay? Because the heart wants what the heart wants. And even if sometimes it doesn't seem logical, we learn anyway, okay? We learn. So I feel that it is worth investing in, but you have to see it in a different way, okay? So, and just be in the flow. Don't expect things too soon. Just enjoy the moment and allow things to unfold, because this is actually part of your journey. It's part of your transformation spiritually. So Mark has come into your life to wake you up to certain things spiritually, because a transformation will take place within you and within them to bring you together in this way. So whatever happens within this connection, even if you do invest in it, as you say, and then perhaps a year down the line things change, I'm not saying that's going to happen. It's just a scenario, you will have learned so much. Okay, that's what you need to know. And if you see 999, that's a huge sign of spiritual growth. And it's also making you aware of things. So you just have to be aware of the signs you see and observe the journey. And, you'll be made aware of what you need to know. But I feel, yes, it's worth definitely investing in, because relationships bring such power, and even if relationships fail, we learn so much from them. We grow and evolve and transform, and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with the C, great to see you here, honey. I'm sending you lots of love. Hi, dear, any messages from the angels? So what do you need to know from the angels today? What's the message from the angels? If you're wondering what deck I'm using, by the way, where's the guidebook gone? What have I done with it? Here it is. It's the Angel Dreams Oracle. This is a really great one by Doreen and Melissa Virtue. Last said, but So you got the dragonfly, Karina, because changes are coming in. So the dragonfly, or the sign of 555, is a big sign of rapid change. It says transformation, magic, illusion. So remember, you have to see through the illusion and see the magic behind what's happening. See the blessing in disguise in the situation. So transformation is coming in. So there's a great transformation taking place in your life and in your connection to move things forward. And this can be transformation in many areas of your life. we've also got, yeah, you just need to change your perspective and enjoy your own company. Now, I'm not saying you don't do that, but when you enjoy your own company, things just start making sense and falling into place. And, you know, we let go of everything and we just surrender and feel at peace. And that's why you're being guided here by the you know, you've got this powerful cat spirit reminding you of your independence, and the dragonfly is allowing the changes you've been asking for to come in. So I feel it's a great time of change for you. I hope that helps, okay? Deanna, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. A message from my twin and our connection. What do you need to know? What's the message coming through for you? So the message is you'll have a family together. Okay, and if you're thinking about that right now, if you may be worried about that or wondering about that, crystals will assist with that. And that will create a healing. So, you know, sometimes we think, oh, you know, will the body clock? What about the body clock? Or, you know, we start thinking about what society says and all of that. Family can mean children, yes, but it can also mean perhaps having animals together or just building a life together. So really the message is you're going to have a life together and it's going to feel like a family. There could be a possibility for children or, you know, for you to create the life as you want it to be. And if you're worrying about that in any way, shape or form, use some crystals to assist with healing. You'll be guided to the ones to use. You just need to change your perspective about certain things and enjoy your own company right now. And that's what the angels are showing you. So again, the cat spirit coming out. Enjoy your own company. Enjoy the time you've got for you, because your person is learning who they are spiritually and you're learning who you are spiritually to be able to commit to this love. So I'm definitely feeling family marriage, that kind of energy coming into the future for you guys, like a real commitment coming in. But first, you're learning to enjoy your own company and to change your perspective. And if there's any struggle with that, you can use crystals to assist you. So let me bring in a crystal message. Let me see if I can find my crystal deck. Still need to sort out my decks. I've got too many decks of cards here. So when I'm looking for a specific one, I can't find it straight away. So let me see if I can find my crystal deck. If not, I'll pull a different card. Okay, they're guiding me to this deck here. My crystal deck's there somewhere, but I can't find it. So the message coming through for you is use the law of attraction. So you may want to use crystals that bring in, you know, energy that attract energy. So, you know, you could use rose quartz to attract love. You could use amethyst to attract psychic things, opportunities. You could use clear quartz to bring in clarity. You know, whatever you're guided to. But it says relationships and activities you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. So things are changing. People you spend time with, you need to release certain things as well. So what do you need to release? Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. And also the solar plexus chakra. So you may also want to put crystals on your solar plexus. Okay, you may also be guided to things like citrine or other crystals. So it's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. You know, I wear a citrine ring because it brings power in for me. You know, I really feel like, you know, when you find your crystal, and you know, I love wearing angelite and other crystals, but for my ring, I was just really guided to this ring, and it's just, you know, when you put something on, it feels right. That's how it is. So I feel you can use crystals, and it's finding the right one to bring in what you want. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. A message from Be's Higher Self and for our connection. So what does B want you to know? What does B want you to know? So B is saying to you, when we work together, we are a great team. And that's about you being a power couple. But that's also about connecting in the higher realms themselves, connecting on the 5D. Cleanse yourself in your space. Okay, so right now you're being prepared to come together. So it's so important that you're cleansing yourself, cleansing the space, you know, maybe giving things away, like going through your closets, donating, creating the way, creating space. So this is about preparation, preparing for the next step. And you're being shown through dreams and, you know, through other energies that's coming in. You know, I'll talk about this in Wednesday's video. I recorded Wednesday's video this morning before I went live, and this card came out. And that's why I'm using this dream deck, because I connected with vivid dreams coming in. So you've got the sun. The sun is about happiness and joy, okay? Illumination, growth, God energy. So connect with the angels, connect with God, connect with the higher power, whoever you connect with up there, to bring the energy of power in for you. There is a growth taking place right now. You're both being illuminated to things. And also, it's a dress rehearsal. Remember, whatever's happening before union, whatever's happening before you is a dress rehearsal. Okay, you're the main event, and that's what you're being prepared for. So this is also a huge sign about paths. It says alternative course choices, but all paths lead home. So no matter where they are, no matter what B is doing, no matter what choices he's made in his life, this is about moving forward. Okay, so this is about all paths leading home to where you need to be, ending up together. So the sun is about that happy outcome, and cleanse yourself ready for that connecting the 5D right now. I hope that helps, okay? Shorty, thank you for the donation. Angel message for my future self. So great message there. What's the angel message? I'm going to bring in the angel therapy oracle actually. What's the message for your higher self? So, or message for your future self, or a message for the future. We got heal away addictions. So what your future self is saying to you is, let go of behaviours that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Okay, so you may want something right now. That could be a person or it could be a situation. But your future self is saying, you may be in your own way. You know, we get in our own way because we overthink or we sabotage certain things with our emotions. We have to learn to become the observer. So we take a moment to pause before we act. So we respond with love instead of reacting in fear. So let go of behaviours that are blocking you from your heart's desires. And this can also be things like checking social media or, you know, stressing over things we don't need to stress over, getting involved in drama, gossip, all of that. So ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. So that's what you need to know. I am going to pull you a card from this deck as well. So you need to heal away anything that's not serving you. An addiction could be an addiction. You know, it could be something that you do feel you're addicted to. And this could be something like alcohol or smoking or vaping or something like that. But it can also be addictive to be online all the time or addictive to keep checking your phone. Or those can also be addictions. And that's what you need to let go of. And also we've got fairy energy. It says environment, playtime, enchantment. So this is about really seeing the good in things. Using your eyes like a child, childlike wonder. Seeing magic in things, being excited for each day, going out into your environment, spending time outdoors, being in nature, exploring the world, having fun. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Someone's saying, what am I reading for who donated? No, what I'm doing is if people are donating to me, it's an energy exchange, so I prioritise those. If you go back, you'll see me answering questions for people who don't donate. Don't come on and judge, okay? This is the way I work it. People are so kind and generous here. If they are donating to me, it's an energy exchange, okay? We've got Kat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I have some ascension symptoms. That's a huge sign of change. Can I ask what this September will bring to my connection with S? So what's the energy coming in around you right now? What's the energy coming in around you? We've got change. So something is going to change. Something is going to change. Get ready for change. That's what you need to be aware of. Okay, so September is bringing in changes for you. It says get ready because something is about to change. So you may see dragonflies. You may see 555. You could even see butterflies. So we've got the energy of the star coming in, hope as well. You are the light within me that guides me home and keeps me strong. I have so much hope for our future. And that's what you're being shown. There's so much hope right now coming in. This keeps you strong and powerful. You are the light. So keep shining that beautiful light because that's bringing in changes. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, thank you for the donation. Any improvements to come on my finances, please, Liz? So what does Archangel Ariel want you to know? What does Archangel Ariel want you to know? What does Archangel Ariel want you to know? A bit on the side. So this says until you can do what you want to do full time, do it part time. You'll feel it when the right time comes to make the permanent move and you'll be glad you did. So maybe something you need to do right now on the side of what you're already doing. Okay, to bring money in or to start something up. Okay, so you may already know what this is. I feel you're already being guided to do this, but it may be fear holding you back or maybe you're not sure how to start it and the angels will guide you. So if you work on the side doing something of what you're already doing, then, you know, because obviously you're busy with other things. But if you make time to put time and effort or energy into something that you're thinking about doing and you'll be guided to what that is, you're going to be glad you did it because it's going to bring money in. That's what you need to know. Okay, I'm going to bring you another card in. Any improvements to come on finances, take back your power, take control. It's up to you. You've got the Chariot here. And this is really from July. Things have been shifting anyway. Things have been moving forward, even if it may not be in the way you expect or think. You know, we're given things we need or things we deserve. And that's about added resources. So you might think, well, I haven't got what I want in the bank right now, but other things are coming to you. You know, like look what you've got coming up, for example. Look what you've been given to experience certain things ahead. That's what you're being reminded of. You're being blessed in many ways right now that you may not even be reminding yourself of. So something is coming that you can do on the side to make more money or to create an influx of financial abundance. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, what or why is my love A having trouble sharing, expressing and moving forward with me? Don't take it personally. It's not about you. It's about things he's going through inside. I always feel he's loved, but he's been silent since April. So don't worry about that or take it personally. It's not to do with you directly. Okay? It's to do with his lessons and growth. He's saying right now in the silence, great things are being created in our lives. This is a great message about a shift between December and April. So whatever's happening now, when I'm talking about next April, I know you're talking about silence since April, and that's a huge sign as well. Things have been created since then. But from December to April, there's going to be a big change. So whatever's happening right now in the silence is working for the connection. He's finding the strength. So it's nothing to do with you. Okay, he just needs the strength. He needs to make changes, to share, to express, to move forward. That's what he needs. He's finding that strength, and he can't get that from you. He has to find it from within. Okay, we have to find strength from within us and above us, and that's what he's working on. So there's nothing wrong. He's finding the strength to change, and those changes are going to come in between December this year and April next year. So between December and April. I hope that helps, okay? Luna Light, thank you for the donation. Any good news? What do you need to know right now? Card jumped straight out for you. The card coming out here is listen to your intuitive feelings. So the good news is that you have an intuition and a solar plexus and a gut instinct and a higher understanding that shows you what to do. Okay, your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. That's what you need to know. So your body is also connecting with your truth, and it can also create ascension symptoms. So you can go through things in your body that remind you of your truth. So the good news is you can trust in what your body is saying to you. They give me fear. Yeah, fear there. Fear is being released. Now, when we burp that way, I always channel it as burpy energy because it's like the solar plexus. It's releasing fear out very quickly. So I feel you're releasing certain fears right now, and your body is communicating with you what those fears are. You know, when we have issues with our stomach, for example, it's because we're digesting things. The solar plexus can bring that gut feeling in, so you know whether something feels right to you or wrong to you, good to you or bad to you. So you have to trust in and listen to your intuitive feelings, and that's good news. That's what you need to know. So it's not like me saying, oh, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Your intuition is the good news you need to receive today. That the good news is you know your truth because your intuition is speaking to you. The good news is that you can trust in what you feel because that's real, and you're always being navigated and directed towards what you need. I hope that helps, okay? Nina, thank you for the donation, honey. It means so much. Laurie Woo, thank you for the donation. Will things work out for Tonya to still go on a cruise with me, or am I meant to go by myself? And a message from David. So what's going on with this cruise? What's going on with this cruise? So message coming through is, yeah, it may well be that you go on your own. Don't let it hurt or affect you, whatever happens, because it's going to bring in power. Okay, it can be very upsetting, or, you know, it can cause a lot of pain when we think something isn't going to our plan, you know, because it brings in upheaval. It brings in a little bit of chaos. Don't let it hurt you or upset you, because everything happens for a reason. And there's many times we're meant to go places by ourselves to experience amazing things that we wouldn't experience if we were going with someone else. Okay, because then we'd be thinking about that other person, or we'd be concerned about that other person. Whereas if we go by ourselves, we have that time to be completely in the present moment, the observer. And, you know, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong if you have to go and experience these things by yourself. You know, I've had amazing experiences by myself, because you're not worrying about someone else, and that's what you're being reminded. So I feel that it's likely you're going to go on your own, because this card's in reverse anyway. It could actually turn around at the last minute. But just being flexible and adaptable, that's the message I need to give to you. Don't be annoyed or upset or take it personally, or, you know, just be in the flow and say, okay, what will be? If I'm meant to go with Tonya, I'll go. If I'm meant to go by myself, that's fine too. And then allow the universe to bring it in instead of stressing and worrying and panicking. Just be in the flow, because you're going to go anyway and you're going to have an amazing time. If this person comes with you, then see it as a bonus. If this person doesn't come with you, then don't. But I feel it's not yet set in stone. Things could still turn around at the last minute. Okay, but you need to be flexible and adaptable to whatever happens. And that's the best guidance the angels can give to you. Because then you're prepared for anything and you're not feeling triggered by anything either. So what does David want you to know? David's saying, I'm healing deep wounds of abandonment within me. And you may also be mirroring that too. You know, if you're thinking, oh, what about me going and doing this by myself? That can also be a fear of abandonment, being left alone. Will I be okay? And you will be okay, and so will he. So he's healing wounds of abandonment within him. And I feel you may be mirroring that energy too by going through this cruise experience. So give him time to heal what he needs to heal. It's like he's him saying to you, I want to be with you, but I just need a bit of time. It's better that I'm alone right now to heal these wounds. I hope that helps, okay? So Connie, thank you for the donation. What is Harshit feeling for me today? Any messages from him? So what's going on with Harshit today? You are my warmth and my joy. True happiness is always with you. Okay, so he knows where his bread's buttered. He knows where he belongs. He knows he wants to be with you. But he's going through dramatic changes right now. There's an ending for a new beginning. He's saying to you, I'm changing. So you may be seeing butterflies. You may be seeing dragonflies. You may be seeing 555. I'm no longer the person I was, and I'm still becoming who I will be. Great changes happening for our connection. I'm healing deep wounds of abandonment within me. I'm healing wounds. So trust that you are the warmth and the joy, and he knows that, but he is healing what he needs to heal to be available for you, because he's going through a big awakening process. So what signs are coming in for you? We've got, number sequences. Pay attention to number sequences because they have a message for you. Okay, number sequences. So you're going to be seeing repetitive numbers, whether the master numbers or other numbers. And you can sit with the number and think, okay, universe, what are you trying to show to me? And if you're not sure, you can Google it. Okay, what spiritual meaning of that number? Or you can perhaps get a book like Angel Numbers by Kyle Gray. Or, let's bring in my deck, actually. The Angel Numbers Oracle 101. But, the number will speak to you. So if you start seeing numbers, it's saying to you, you are supported as you change things in your life. Okay, so there may be things you're guided to change, or things your twin is guided to change. And those changes are happening for the better, to make steps forward. And also that love and support is all around you. So you could see 333, you could see 30, you could see 4s, 5s, combination of all these numbers. But you're being shown that you are supported as the changes take place. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation. For Donna Harvey, messages from Mark. So welcome, Donna. Thank you for being here, honey. What do you need to know? What's the message coming through for you today from Mark? Keep your thoughts positive because they are becoming things. Okay, 777. So you may be seeing that number constantly, especially moving into this new week. You've also got the moon. Remember, you are mirroring each other. So you may also see mirrored numbers as well. You are my mirror saying to you, I know the power is within me to release all of this fear. So any fear he's still experiencing, he's releasing that. And, we've got the moon cycle as well. Between now and the new moon, there's big shifts coming in. So he can step into his integrity. And he also feels like we've got parents' energy around here as well. This is about speaking the truth to the parents. This could be you speaking to your parents. Could be connected with his parents. Could be parents watching from up there. But he says, align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. So I definitely feel he needs to speak up to people in his life. And also this is about truth coming out, which again is coming out with this moon. The moon cycle has opened doors for truth to come out so people can sit down and express their truth, whether it's to the world, whether it's to each other, or whether it's in this love itself. So the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. So that may associate with you, or this could be what's going on with Mark himself as a parent, or, within his own situation. So there's a parent healing happening, and this can also be a masculine and feminine wound that's being healed to bring the love in equally. So when you are together, you can either work on becoming parents, or you can do what you need to do to the people already in your life, to help and grow. And I feel you will be a parent, okay, because you're going to be a parent to other people. And you're already a parent because you look after others. That's the nurturing energy of the divine feminine. You bring that energy in. So remember your truth. What you know is right is right. Trust in that. You're manifesting very quickly, and he's releasing his fears. I hope that helps, okay? And I'm going to pull a card for Natalia as well for donating that. So what do we need to know from Grace and for you today? The message is, I'm making the adjustments required to change my life. So he is doing what he needs to do. Okay, I want to bring you a message in as well from Archangel Ariel. So he's doing what he needs to do. Ariel is saying to you, keep a credit card for emergencies, but beware of the temptation it brings. And this could also be something he's working through as well, because he may be making changes in his financial situation too. Where maybe he's put things onto a credit card and he needs to stop doing that. Okay, so because of temptations, it's like he's moving out of temptations into the light. And that may resonate with you in some way. For me, for example, I've got a credit card, but I use it when I need to. In other words, it's there for emergencies. And I have in the past used it for things I didn't need, and you learn your lessons. So I feel there's definitely big lessons being learned on both of your sides to bring in more wealth and abundance, as well as the life you want to lead. So powerful. I hope that helps, okay? Next message we're doing, let me just bear with me a second where I'm in the chat. There we are. It's for Shorty. It says, guidance or any messages I need to know from the universe right now. Thank you for your reading. Send you love and light. Thank you for being here. So what do you need to know? The message coming through is a big breakthrough is coming. So if you're seeing penguins, that's the reason why. Pictures of penguins, or maybe you see penguins on social media in some way, or in a show or something like that. So a big breakthrough is coming. And also to bring in that, that breakthrough, I feel this is in communication, because I feel like the words still aren't coming out. There's going to be a breakthrough in communication as well. Visualize success. So visualize having that conversation. Visualize the outcome that you desire. Don't worry about how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. Just know it will. So see yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. And that breakthrough will come. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Liz, thank you for the donation. Hi, love. What's the message for me today from my Ellie? So what do you need to know from Ellie? Straight out. Messages, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I'm working out what to say and how to say it. That's what you need to know. So communication is going to come in. He's not ignoring you, so don't take anything personally. He's just working out what to say, how to say it, when to say it. So what message are the angels sending to you about this? Yeah, powerful. You're moving into alignment with your mission right now. So you might even see white stags or doves, because there's no need to worry about this. There's power in prayer. Prayer will always bring you peace, but there's no need to worry about this. Okay, so it's like the angels are bringing peace in for you today, saying there is going to be communication if that's on your mind, if that's worrying you. He's not ignoring you, he's working out what to say. I hope that helps, okay? Shaz, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I get an update on my celebrity DM? How is he today? Jump straight out the card. So where did that card go? Okay, where did the card go? Sometimes the cards jump around and I have no idea where they've gone. There we go. So again, things are being hidden, but then they're revealed. And that's exactly what this card is. Look at this. The masks are coming off. So it feels like he's searching for answers right now. He's trying to find an understanding. He's working out what to do so he can reveal his feelings to you. And the masks are coming off. Again, we've got this energy of the pumpkin there. So I'm going to bring in the Halloween Oracle, actually. If I can find it, just bear with me a second. This is my Halloween deck here, because I feel something big is going to happen around Halloween or October. So what's going on around that time? Well, what do you need to know? Again, these cards flying out here. Card jumping out is brush away the past to fly high in the future. So this is about releasing the past. Something in the future is going to be created in a powerful way. Something good is going to happen. Flying high. So flying high is also about the lifestyle and the job, because obviously he's a celebrity, so I feel he's flying high in the future. So it's like his life is going to continue flying high. There's good things coming in, success and opportunities coming in, abundance. So his life is going to fly high, and he needs to brush away the past. Now, I feel this could also be something that may have been said about him, or something that may have been blown out of proportion. That could be in the media, could be in his own life. But he's saying to you, I know who you are. Your nurturing power is guiding me home. So if you're thinking, does he know who I am? Do I matter? Does he feel where I feel? This is a yes, yes, yes. It's just the weight of his life is on his mind. He's struggling to sleep. So he may be going through some restlessness or sleepless nights. He's saying, I need peace right now. So he's struggling with something that's going on now, but it feels like around October time, this is going to go into the past, whatever he's struggling with, so he can fly high in the future. So I feel like he's going through something. You may not even know what it is. Okay, he's going through something connected with his lifestyle or his celebrity status. You know, he's going through something in his life, and that's causing him a lot of problems right now, especially moving into September, because it's bringing in sleepless nights and worry. Okay, actually, it's my life that's about to fly because I'm opening up my own shop. Well, that's great because you're seeing it that way. The card's speaking to you, but you've asked me about him. Okay, and I'm connecting with his energy. Okay, so you're connecting with your energy. Now these cards are relating to you, which is great because it's saying to you, you're going to fly high. So that's the angels giving you that sign. But when I'm connecting with his energy, which is what you've asked me to connect with, I'm feeling that he's going through something right now that's causing a problem. You may be aware of it, you may not be aware of it. And he's having sleepless nights because of it. The weight of his life is on his mind because of it. And he needs peace because of it. And that's going to go into the past. It's like that's going to move into the past around the end of October. And things are going to fly forward again. Things are going to move forward again. So that's what he's going through right now. Okay, so you take the message how it resonates with you. But that's what he wants to say. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do a message for Jenta says. Jenta says, hi Liz, what am I doing wrong career-wise that my guys want to bring to my attention? Well, first of all, ask yourself why you think you're doing something wrong. Okay, because every wrong leads to a right. There is no wrong. There's only lessons and growth. So you've got to stop beating yourself up. You're going through changes, that's all. You're going through changes. So when we think we're doing things wrong, it's because maybe something isn't meant to work and we're doing the wrong thing to get to the right thing. So it feels like there's big changes coming into your life right now. So you've just got to have faith in the plan and the process and stop being so hard on yourself right now. The angels are saying to you, you have a strong bond with the fairies and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. Now, take the word fairy away. You don't think I'm talking about fairies, you know. Nature angels are fairies. So I don't personally connect with fairies. I connect with fae people, okay, but I connect with nature angels. So, for example, what you're being shown here is that you actually do have a bond with the outdoors. You've come here to help Mother Earth and to help the environment in some way. Whether you're aware of it or not, you may always have felt that kind of pull somehow to Mother Nature. And what you're being reminded is that's connected with what you're meant to be doing in career and work. So if you're not doing that, you know, for example, and this, I'm not saying you're doing this, it's just an example. Say if you're meant to be working outdoors, but you're stuck in an office environment, then things will be going wrong in that office environment. So you go outdoors. So you may just go for a walk in nature, and then you're out in nature, maybe you see something, you think, oh, I really want to be doing that, or, you know, I'm excited about that, or I just feel better out in nature. So I feel that you have a strong bond with Mother Nature, and that's what you're being guided to work upon. Okay, let me pull you another card. What does Ariel want to say to you about this? Archangel Ariel saying there's always a plan. Okay, so remember, that's what you need to know. There is always a plan to everything in your life. And also, the angels say plan events early and keep up to date with your schedule so you can manifest things easier rather than waiting until the last minute, which can lead to a lot of stress. So that may resonate too. But what I'm connecting with is there's always a plan, and it's not that it isn't working out. It's that things need to shift and change. You know, you're being guided to, like, you know, just had that message come up from Ariel, break free. Okay, you're being guided to break free from anything that isn't serving you. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, they're giving me fear there. I'm going to pull a card for Harold as well. What do you need to know? This is for Harold. So the card coming through is vegetarian and vegan. Okay, so you may be changing your diet right now, or you may be guided to add certain things to your diet. Like last night, for example, I had a dream that I was eating a banana on a bus. Okay, and I knew that I needed to come downstairs and have a banana. And the first thing I did this morning was have a banana because, I need to be changing my diet a little bit now. I used to, over the last 5 years, due to my circumstances, I was eating a lot of things I shouldn't have eaten, like white bread. So I've changed right back to wholemeal bread, which is what I was doing before that situation. So I feel this is about looking at what you may be eating, what you may be taking into your body, drinking. It says fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. So I'm not saying you should be a vegetarian or a vegan. The angels would never force that onto anyone. The only thing the angels say that we should not do is drink caffeine-filled drinks like energy drinks, because they can bring on heart attacks and all of that. The angels are very clear about that. But they also say anything else we eat is up to ourselves. At the end of the day, you have to do what's right for you, no matter what people say. These people out there preaching about being a vegan and vegetarian, everyone has their own way of doing things. What works for someone doesn't work for someone else. You've got to do what's right for you. Don't ever feel guilty about doing what you do. Okay, but I feel this is about bringing maybe different things into your diet or looking at your lifestyle and thinking what you want to change. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Marie Faye, thank you for the donation. Let me just see where I am in the chat here. Hi Liz, can I have an update on my DM and our journey, please? So what do you need to know right now? Message coming through is get ready, something is about to change to build that solid foundation. So you're on the right track right now to building this foundation. Okay, so you may be seeing dragonflies, you may be seeing 555. Get ready because something is about to change. You're building that foundation together. So what does your person want you to know? Okay, your person is saying to you, I am going to start to enjoy my life because I'm taking back my power. I'm taking back my power to move this forward. So it feels like they've been going through a bit of a shift within themselves from July. And as they're moving into September, they're going to start feeling better about things, enjoying life a little bit more because they're taking back their power, starting to build that foundation, starting to think about the future, making changes. So your person is starting to feel a lot healthier and better within themselves because they're cleansing themselves. So I feel there's a big shift taking place. You may even see it happening within them, and that's a good thing. Because changing, like I've just spoke about with Harold there, changing things with eating, drinking and all that. I feel that's also what your DM is doing, to feel more confident within the self. And then when we have more confidence, we're able to make changes. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. What do I need to know regarding my life purpose? What do you need to know regarding your life purpose? Look and see if I can find the deck. Okay, again, I can't find that deck I want. I'll just use this deck. Let's see. First message is God box. So what this means is when your life purpose, you're already on it, which means you're already learning what you need to learn. You're already doing what you need to do. Okay, we think about life purpose and what's God got in store for me? What do I need to be doing? What am I here to do? But these things get revealed to you over time. Okay, so you have to just be in the flow and knowing that this is going to be revealed to you. So the angels want you to create a God box. Now, I call it a creation box. Or, you can call it a vision board. So it works the same, and this is where you put into that creation box what you want to bring into your life. So instead of thinking, okay, what's my life purpose? Then how do I want my life to be? What do I want it to look like? So again, it's about visualization techniques. And also write down any worries or concerns or desires, and you can give those to heaven. So again, I don't really resonate with this card the way it's worded, because personally for me, I don't feel it's beneficial to write down your concerns or worries and then put them into a box because it's trapping that energy. It's more beneficial to, perhaps if you are writing them down, maybe burn them, but it's more important to pray and give it to heaven to release it. Okay, whereas I'll read you what the card says because it may resonate with you, okay? Write any worries, concerns or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. And that may well work for you, works for some people. But for me, I always connect with a block. It creates a block because you're trapping that energy. Instead, any worries or fears, you give that to heaven through prayer in exchange for peace. And so it transmutes into a solution. Okay, you write down what you want instead because that traps the energy and that manifests it, okay? You are profoundly clairvoyant. So part of your life purpose will be to see beyond the physical world, to be shown previews for your third eye to open. You may get visions. You may see things in your mind's eye. So trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. So really what the angels want you to know today is that you are profoundly clairvoyant, that you can manifest things you want, and you must give any fears or struggles to heaven in exchange for peace. And then everything else will manifest. So it's not like me saying, oh, you know, you're going to do this and this because it's going to be revealed to you. It's so important right now that you work on your clairvoyance. That's your your dominant clair. Whereas my dominant clair, for example, is clairsentience. I feel. So you see. So to be able to see, you have to work beyond the fears around that. Okay, and open your third eye and be okay and call on the angels. You may want to call on Archangel Raziel to help you to open your third eye more. But that's the message today. I hope that helps, okay? Gats off, thank you for the donation. Hello, gorgeous Liz. Any messages for Elle on this lovely Sunday? So what does Elle need to know today? What does Elle need to know today? Messages, meditate and connect in the higher realms. So that's what she needs to be doing. She needs to be connecting in the higher realms. So this is about prayer, you know, meditation itself, going in nature. It's not always about meditating. You know, mindful meditation is so powerful too. You know, where you may go for a nice long walk and relax your energy, doing anything that relaxes your energy. And then you let go of all that no longer serves you. So there's definitely a releasing energy coming in here. Letting go of anything no longer serving you. How do you do that? You can do that through meditation, through breath work, through going for a walk, knowing that you are safe and loved and protected. So if she's feeling stress of any kind, you know, she needs to do that. She's a hiker. There you go. Okay, so that's a great way of doing it. Hiking is a great way of meditating because you may be awake, but you're going into your own mind. You know, like I love to do, you guys know, you know, for my members, you know, I love going to a coffee shop and sitting and having a hot chocolate. It's just my favourite thing to do in the world because I know it perhaps isn't very healthy having a hot chocolate. That's like my vice, I suppose, because I don't drink or anything. But, you know, just kind of sit there and watch the world go by for 20 minutes. It just brings me back to myself. So what is going on here as well is there's changes taking place because Ella's changing and things are changing in a connection as well. She's not the person she was, but she's still becoming the person she will be. And great changes happening in her life. And that's why you've got the snake. And what I'm really connecting with is between now and the new year, you know, 2025 is going to be a very powerful year for her. When things just naturally seem to fall into place because the wood snake is there for her. So I feel that's going to be her year. I'm not saying this isn't her year, you know, it's about understanding that she's going through things right now to be able to prepare for this new year. So I feel the wood snake is already here, which I do feel this crossover is already happening right now. And I spoke about this in some readings. You know, there's a real shedding of skin and releasing taking place. She loves snakes. There you go. So she's got that guidance coming through. So a snake will be one of her spirit animals, helping her to let go. You know, and also we have to let go of the things we're afraid of. Some people are I know my sister is really terrified of snakes. You know, but that's probably because she fell into a pit of snakes, okay, believe it or not. But, you know, she's scared of snakes. But, you know, this is understanding that we release fear by knowing our truth. So I feel she's overcoming things this year too, overcoming fears, standing strong, remembering who she is. I hope that helps, okay? E777, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any update messages for M for a collective? I had dreams last night of penguins. Well, penguins are a symbol of a breakthrough. Okay, that's really good to know. You've got togetherness coming back together. Okay, this is the message you need to know. And also music is speaking to you. What they're giving me with you is ear chakra activation. So if you've been having any pains in your ears or downloads or ringing or even burning, you know, if you've been having ear issues, especially in this left ear, it's because you're receiving signs through things you're hearing, especially music, that's speaking to you. Okay, so you've been shown coming back together, togetherness, penguins, breakthrough to bring in togetherness, union, all of that. So what are the songs saying to you? What are the songs saying to you right now? What's this music saying to you that you may be hearing? What's the music saying to you? So music is saying that the song that you may keep hearing, you're going to definitely hear a song. That song is on their playlist too. So that means that they are hearing that song too. Okay, so you're both hearing the same song. So close your eyes to understand what the song is saying to you. See, and that's what she's doing here. Okay, she's got her eyes closed. So you're going to be hearing a song, and they're hearing it too. You're both hearing this song. So you have to close your eyes to understand what it means. Okay, and it's speaking to you. And it may take you back to a time that you remember, or, you know, it's a sign of togetherness that you're coming back together. Powerful. I hope that helps, okay? Well, I've got this deck out. Donna Harvey, I know you were asking me about this deck because you're thinking of buying this deck. I'm just going to pull you a card from this deck for today. So I've already pulled Donna a card, but yeah, be kind. And I feel that's what you need to know about this whole situation right now. If anything's coming up that's triggering or challenging, especially moving into the next week, remember to operate in your kindness. I hope that helps, okay? So that's about being gentle, loving, compassionate, having empathy and all of that. So Lise, thank you for the donation. Can I have a reading about my finances today? So what do you need to know about your finances today? Okay, this is the deck I need. What do you need to know about finances, please, Ariel? What do we need to know? Not just yet. So whatever's going on in finances, the answer is not just yet. It needs a bit more time to manifest. So stay positive at this time, as your mindset is what is bringing it to you. Negativity will push it further away. So whatever it is you're wanting connected with your finances, it's nearly manifest. It's just not there yet. So not just yet. So this is about you having faith, and anytime you go into fear, it will push it away. You know, think about In the Secret, the film, okay? I know there's a book, but the film, you know, it shows the image of the little boy who wants to manifest that bike. Okay, so imagine the bike as whatever you were thinking of, whatever you're wanting. And he's visualizing this bike, you know, he draws a picture of it and he's putting all his intention into it. And then when he's going out and about, he's seen people riding that bike. He's seen that bike in the window of shops. He's seen that bike. And that's the universe saying, hey, you've asked me for this bike. I'm going to bring it to you. Now you've got to believe and have faith that it's coming. But he doesn't see it that way. He starts getting stressed out. He starts getting jealous of the people riding the bike. So he goes home and he gets the picture of the bike and scrumples it up and puts it in the bin. Okay, he's angry, which we do, don't we, when we get frustrated, thinking, why is it happening for other people? Why aren't I getting this? Why? What am I doing wrong? And then we give ourselves a talking to and we say, I'm going to have faith instead. Of course I can manifest this. I'm a warrior and strong. So then he goes to the bin, he gets the piece of paper back out. He goes under the covers like a tent and he, you know, unscrumples the piece of paper, he gets his torch and he starts visualizing that bike and visualizing that bike and visualizing that bike. And then he goes downstairs and he opens the door. Oh, it gets me emotional every time. And he opens the door and there's that bike with his granddad or whoever it is giving him the bike. You know, in other words, sometimes things will just manifest just like that. You don't have to do the work apart from the visualization of it. Other times you get guided to do something and you have to take action. Like, for example, I'll tell you another example, because I feel this is helping you to understand what you're manifesting, okay? You know, In the Secret, again, great film. You can watch it, you know, on YouTube for free. As far as I know, you can anyway. There's a woman manifesting love, thinking about relationships she wants, sitting in the park, visualizing this love. And there's people playing volleyball, or they're on a beach or wherever they are. But there's these people playing volleyball, and the ball comes her way. Okay, and she grabs the ball and she throws it back. And they say, come and play with us, come and play with us. She has a choice in that moment. Does she go and play? Or does she think, oh no, I can't do that. What if this happens? Or in insecurity, she's got a choice. Okay, so she chooses to go and play volleyball and then she ends up falling in love with one of the people who's there. So it's how we're given opportunities, but we have to take them as well. So sometimes things will just manifest like that bike. Sometimes you have to take action and go and play the game that you're being guided to go and play. And that's what you need to know, okay? And it's a really, honestly, it gets me emotional every time I see that bike appear, even just the emotion talking about it. You know, and even John Asaraf, when he's talking about the house that he's manifesting, you know, and I'll just start crying if I talk about it. You've got to go and watch it instead. You know, his boy is kind of saying what's in these boxes when they're moving house. And, you know, he's getting angry at his son, really, because he's thinking, don't do that, I'm trying work. And then he realises, hang on, the universe is getting my attention, opens the box, pulls this vision board out, and he's like, oh my God, that's the house I've been manifesting for years. Oh, God, it gets me. Because when you're manifesting, when you've manifested something very powerfully in your own life, and it happens that way. It's like me when I went to Romania last month. Can't believe it was only last month. And I've got a picture right there of the sunrise. A sunrise. I picked it up years and years and years ago, okay, in a charity shop. I was walking past and I saw this picture of this sunrise. And I thought, I love that. And I took it home, put it up. And then obviously I moved, put it up again. And it's right there in front of me. Okay, right there. And then when I was in Romania, we went to see the sunrise. And I just stood there blown away by the fact that, oh my goodness me, it's exactly the same as that picture. So we manifest things without even knowing we're manifesting them sometimes. That's the power within. And when you manifest something and you know you've manifested it, you just feel all that emotion. So even talking about manifesting gets you. And that's what you need to know. So the point I'm trying to make is remember your power. I hope that helps, okay? Laura, thank you for the donation. Look who's here, sending you loves and hugs, and to Grace as well. Our little beautiful Angelica's here, jumping up and down the way Grace does, sending lots of love. And remember, you know, Carrot One, my little Angelica baby here, has got her own channel called Wisdom with the Empress, and I pull a card every day, you know, just a quick minute, 2-minute message for the collective. So if you want to connect with Carrot One, our little Angelica, you can do that over on Wisdom with the Empress. But Laura, she's sending you so much love. And absolutely loving all of Gracie's clothes. She's like Carrie Bradshaw, isn't she, from Sex and the City? She's like an icon. So Laura says, hi Liz, how is my beautiful onion doing today? Angel guidance for me too, a lot of insomnia. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? The message coming through is something is trying to get your attention in the physical world. That's why you've got the crow. That's why you've got 666. So 666 doesn't mean, oh, the devil's on you or anything like that. It's saying you're being shown something in the physical right now. So I feel you are receiving signs about what he's going through. And I feel he is constantly receiving signs about you in the physical world. He's saying to you, yeah, I can't forget you. Why? Because he's being reminded of you constantly in the physical world. I'm returning to you soon. That's what he's showing you. So what else is happening? Yeah, he's saying, I'm just finding a way out of my own emotions. I'm taking back my power. I'm gaining wisdom, strength, understanding. I know who you are. Your strength keeps me going. I'm trying to find my way out of this situation. So it's like he's in this soil. Imagine if you want to show me is, imagine you're under the soil. So I suppose you'd think about perhaps being trapped in something under the soil, like a coffin, for example, and you have to break free. You know what they're showing me in my mind? I know this is a strange thing to come out, but Buffy gets I don't talk about Buffy, but Buffy gets resurrected, okay? She gets brought back to life by her friends. And she actually comes back to life in the coffin. They don't expect that, and she has to break out of it. And it's hard. She's bashing this coffin and all the soil's coming in and she has to break free. And that's what I'm connecting with. It's like he's saying to you, I have to break free of this coffin I'm in. Because it's like his life has ended without you. It's like he's living a life and it's like it's got no joy to it. He'll have moments of joy. I'm not saying his joy is, his life is joyless, but he'll have moments where he's okay. But most of the time he's in a lot of pain. He's in a lot of pain. He's in his anxieties and fear, and he needs to break out of this kind of, coffin he's in to be reborn. It's like he's being reborn. He's coming up to the surface. You're that air that he breathes, and that's what he's showing you. It's like he can feel you leading him forward and pushing him on. But he knows he's made this himself. He knows he's done it himself, and he knows he's got to find the way out himself. It's like he said, I know you can show me the way, and I know you can help me, and you are helping me by being the light, but I have to find my way out myself. So your strength and resilience keeps him going. And you're gaining all the strength you need right now. That's why you may be seeing owls. I've got owls coming through very significantly for your connection. Owls and also feathers. So you may be seeing feathers. You may be seeing white feathers, which again is that sign of the angels all around you. You may be seeing black feathers or darker feathers, or mixed feathers. Remember, a sign of forgiveness if they are darker feathers. If you've seen any other coloured feathers, no matter where they're coming from, those are the archangels coming to you. And I feel that you've either seen these or you will see them. I remember when I was on my angel therapy course years and years ago with Charles Virtue, I was in Dublin, and I went into the lift, and there was a green feather on the floor. Now, I know it hadn't come from a bird, you know, it had come from a feather boa or something like that, but that was such a huge sign in that moment that Archangel Raphael was with me. And I've had many feathers come to me, red feathers, Archangel Metatron, you know, all of the different coloured feathers in different kinds of ways. And I feel that's what you're going to be shown. So I feel you're going to be shown very powerfully moving forward that you are surrounded not only by your angels, but by the archangels too. And something is trying to get his attention. So the message I need to give to you is that he is being reminded of you constantly. Okay, being reminded of you constantly so he can't forget you, not that he would. And he's gaining wisdom right now to take back his power to change his life. And he feels like he's got to break out of this coffin that he's created for himself. You know, because he knows if he doesn't, he's going to be ill. It's going to cause him problems. There's only so long you can go trapped underground in a coffin before you run out of air. So he's got to break free. And he's running out of air right now, and you're the air. So that's why he's reaching out to you. That's why things happen to bring you back together. So let me bring in a message for you from the angels. First card coming through for you is Goddess. So again, you are this goddess. And you are. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities and guidance. So that's you being you. You know, when you're you and operating in your power, it's very magnetic and beautiful. Okay? And also integrity. You know who you are. You know your truth. It says, align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. And that's what he needs to do. He needs to match his actions with what he knows inside to be true. So there's big changes here. So again, it's about you knowing that all you really need to do is just shine your light and be you and operate in your power to bring him forward. You don't need to do anything really or try. You just need to allow. I hope that helps, okay? Maria, thank you for the donation. Hi, beauty dealers and angels. What's happening in my journey in sacred union? Will Savat work through his karmic situation and move in? In time. That's what's coming through intuitively in time. So first of all, it's so important that you keep your thoughts positive because they are becoming things. Okay, 777, you may be showing that number. That's showing you what you're wanting as manifesting. But you must keep your energy high and own your power because you've always had that power. Remember your strength and your integrity and who you are. So in other words, don't get triggered by a karmic situation because there's nobody like you. So what does he want you to know? He's saying to you, okay, I can't stop thinking about you. You're so damn sexy. So again, there's all this passion and desire. And all that passion and desire will lead him to you. He's not going to stay in that karmic situation, because there's no passion, there's no desire. It's not you. So he knows where he's meant to be. And he's been working through this and things have been building up since April. So April to August, I feel it's a time, it's like a volcano that's ready to explode. So it's only a matter of time until that volcano explodes, okay? And he knows he can enjoy his life with you, okay? He's saying, you are the light that within me that guides me home and keeps me strong. I have so much hope for our future. I am making the adjustments to change my life. So he is doing what he needs to do. Okay, these cards came out as well. Let me just see what they are. Just bear with me. My chat just moved then. Let me go back to where I am in the chat, just so I don't lose where I am. Bear with me a second. There we go. So he is doing what he needs to do. And you're saying, okay, is he going to move in? All of that. He's saying to you, I don't like being back and forth. I need to make a decision. And I'm learning to ask for what I want. So in this situation he's in, he's learning to ask for what he wants. That means he's got to be the one to step out of that situation, those circumstances, to be able to move out of that energy to ask for what he wants, which is a life with you. He's saying it's better for me to be alone right now because I'm finding my power. Oh my goodness me, this is going to blow you away. I have choices to make, but I'll always choose you. What have we got here? 777. What have we got here? 777. I've got angel bumps. Look at that. 777. So what he's saying to you is, this is manifesting. So I'm not saying he's going to move in with you overnight because he's not. What he's saying is, I am doing exactly what I need to do. And you have to trust me to do it. I need this alone time. I need this space to do it. So you have to really be strong now and say, okay, he needs space away from me to make these changes. Because no matter how powerful the connection is, no matter how much desire there is there, he's got to leave that person and that situation by himself. And if you're still there, it's like a comfort zone. So you've got to do what's right for you too. You've got to think, right, I need to set my boundaries down right now while he's making these changes. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Antoanet, thank you for the donation. Is Em still interested in me and all the signs I'm seeing real or in my head? Okay, well, trust what you feel, okay, because it's real. It's only the ego telling you otherwise. So he does want to open his heart to you. He's just not right now, that's all. So yes, it's real. You have to trust in that. Just bear with my chat jumped up. I need to go back to where I was. So the fact that he's hiding his feelings or he's not opening up the way you want to does not mean anything. You've just got to be patient, okay? Work on self-love right now. Work on giving back to yourself right now. Be confident in this connection. He's already on his way to you. He's going through ascension symptoms. You may also be feeling those. He's going through his journey to be able to match you at your level. You're this divine feminine with this peacock in your power. Okay, so don't let the ego or naysayers or anyone else knock you off your path or what you know inside. You know your truth. He'll get there. He will. I know it hurts. It's hurting him too. You're both in pain. But you've got to enjoy where you are now to manifest what you want later. So you are on the right path. He does feel what you feel. He is still interested in you. Okay, but you've got to have faith in the process. He's saying you are everything I could ever want. So the message is let go of doubt and replace it with faith. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, anything regarding finances and AU move? A move? I can't see what it says AJ or AU. Because I'm seeing that as an AU move. What do you need to know? Think, if you can't afford it in that moment, you probably don't really need it at that moment. This is what you need to know. So, for example, you go shopping and you see something and you think, okay, do I really need it? Okay, do I really need it in this moment? Probably not. Okay, and we do tend to panic buying things like that. Like, for example, I was shopping the other day and I thought, I could do with getting another mayonnaise because I like mayonnaise, And I thought, no, I don't need it this week. I can get it next week. Whereas usually I'd perhaps buy 3 or 4 and put them in the cupboard. I need to get out to doing that, because it's a greed mentality. It's like, you don't need to do that. It's like, yourself. At Christmas time, people go out and panic buy everything. We panic. We go into panic mode. Look at what happens when we had the pandemic. Here in the UK, there was a shortage on toilet rolls because people were panic buying toilet rolls. And then that created all that nonsense where you had to have 2 of this and 2 of that and whatever else it was. So, as our human side, our ego creates problems. So what the message for you is, if you can't afford it in that moment, you probably don't really need it at that moment. It's like if I go shopping and think, come on, Liz, do you really need another denim skirt? Do you really need another dress? No. Okay, so you have to be strong with what you're buying. So I feel this about purchasing. But it could also be in other ways. Anything that you were thinking of buying or having, do you really need it in that moment? Because if you can't afford it in that moment, you probably don't really need it in that moment. That's not saying you won't have it another time. It just means in that particular moment, you don't need it. That's what you need to know, okay? Rob says, oh my God, that would be me buying 4 jars of mayonnaise and other condiments. Yet I get this too with going to the store. Yeah, exactly. It's like me, I think, oh my goodness me, that wig, I've got to have that wig. And before I would have bought the wigs. But the angel's saying, do you really need that wig in 6 colours? No, you can only wear 1 at a time. So this is about, you've got to get honest with yourself and, and the block in my throat as well, because it can be hard to face our own truth in that way. So we have to think that, okay, if we can't afford it in that moment, we don't really need it, and we don't. And what's this? What do you need to know about this move, okay, that you're bringing up here? Oh, we've got the stag, 8 of Wands. Things are moving forward, and the stag is the promise of union, and the stag is the promise of transformation. So this person is making the move, and things are moving forward because this is the moving card, okay? The 8 of Wands is a moving energy. Things falling into place, full steam ahead. I hope that helps, okay? They're giving me a little bit of fear, so let go of any fear. I hope that helps. Okay, yeah, this deck's beautiful. This deck, where's my guidebook, is The Warrior of Love Tarot. I won't show you the front picture because it's a bit raunchy. But the Warrior of Love Tarot, it's really beautiful, and that's by Luna Marie. Okay, we've got Dezo says, thank you for the donation. What's coming towards me this upcoming month? Hey, Victor. Victor's in the house. Great to have you here, honey. And what's coming towards me this upcoming month? So, what's coming for you in September? What's coming for you in September? What do you need to know? Solar plexus chakra activation. You may want to cleanse your solar plexus today, preparing for what's coming, okay? The angels are reminding you it's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. So as you move towards September, but it's really whatever happens from this point onwards, take back your power. Remember who you are. Remember your own truth. Don't let anyone or anything knock you down, because you are a powerful being and you are valuable and you are strong. So remember who you are. I feel you definitely do need to cleanse your solar plexus though. And yeah, own this power. Same card really. You have power. Own it. Okay, and this is the energy of Leo here. So we've come out of Leo season. We're in Virgo. And this is showing you own this power. Own your power. Remember who you are. Be the lion. Think about a cat looks in the mirror. It doesn't see a cat, it sees a lion. It sees strength. So strength is coming in for you to handle whatever's going on. So whatever comes through for you, listen to your solar plexus. Cleanse your solar plexus so it's working properly. Because, you know, we get blocks in there sometimes. So listen to and trust your gut and your intuition as you move forward. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? SS, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, am I on the right path to union with my DM, and what is the guidance for us? Are you on the right path to union, and what do you need to know? Okay, you've got lookers on your side right now. Yeah, look at this, union is close, your dreams are manifesting. So you're going to be shown the number 1313. You're going to be shown a ladybird, huge sign. This is a very lucky time for you, filled with magical opportunities. So the opportunities are coming to move things forward. And union is close. Now, it's really powerful this card's come out, because before coming live, I've recorded Wednesday's video and this card came out. And it's about seeing the eagle. If you're seeing the eagle coming into land, or if you see a plane coming into land or anything coming into land, it's a sign that union is close. So yes, you're on the path to union. Your dreams are manifesting. So you must have unwavering faith. And these signs you're going to see, the eagle coming into land, the ladybug, the 1313, are a symbol of that power. I hope that helps, okay? Susanna, thank you for the donation. A message on Imran in the heavens. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you for being here. So what's the message from the angels for you? Abundance is coming. If you're seeing 888, this is a beautiful sign for you, because it's a huge sign everything is falling into place for you. And what he's saying is, I'm growing up because of our connection. So remember, everything is happening for a reason. There's always a bigger picture. There's always a plan. Everything is in divine timing. The message I have for you is there is always a plan. So he's growing up, so are you, because of the connection. There's a lot of spiritual growth taking place. And the abundance you want is coming, whether that's union or other things. So as soon as you start seeing 888, that's reminding you to have faith in the bigger plan. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. Any message from him? What does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say? He's saying, I need time to understand things from a fresh perspective, to let go and heal the way I viewed things before, because I'm healing deep wounds of abandonment within me. So he's got deep wounds of abandonment. So if he abandons his situation, that's going to be activated even more. So he's got to be prepared for that. So he's preparing himself. This is the Hanged Man and the Five of Pentacles. The message for you is you can't miss out on what's meant for you. And he can't miss out on what's meant for him. You belong together. So he's healing. I do feel over the next 5 months, I feel that this side of Christmas, okay, it doesn't matter whether you celebrate Christmas or anything like that, this side of Christmas, it's going to be planning, processing, working things out. It's more likely to move forward in the new year. And we've got readings to get further guidance. That's what you're doing. So you have a reading like this to get further guidance. Now, this may also be a sign that you need a reading. I'm not saying have one with me. I'm not trying to force you to have personal reading. I've got enough going on, you know. What I'm saying to you is you may find that you need to get further guidance. So you may want to pull your own cards, you know, or maybe you want to seek out some other guidance in some other way. Maybe something you read. Maybe you read an article or you read something that assists you. So I feel you need further guidance right now, because you may even get this message and think you may be panicking, thinking, oh no, he's not going to be this year, any further guidance, but there's not a no, that's great. He's going to be processing, he's going to be healing, he's working through things. So he wants you to know he's doing this the right way for everyone involved, including you, so you have to surrender. I hope that helps, okay? Being a thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any angel guidance for my future love life? So what do you need to know? Indigo, you are a leader. You've come here to lead, okay? And it's also remembering that your person needs to step into their power to ask for what they want to lead the way. You're moving into alignment with your mission. So you're an indigo here. It says you are a highly sensitive, natural born leader. And that's why you go through what you go through, because you're highly sensitive. Why? Because you are an indigo, because you are an earth angel, because you are an empath. So because of this, you're moving into alignment with your mission. You're becoming more sensitive to things. And it's true, we get more sensitive to things like swear words, things like drama, things like violence, even things we watch on the TV. We may not want to do what we used to do, you know, so like things can be very painful to watch. Like for me, for example, you know, when I was with George, we used to watch a lot of shows together, and I watched Game of Thrones, and to be honest, I really didn't like it. It was his pick. I know it's a good show, but there was too much violence in it for me, and it was so realistic violence, not like silly violence. Like, you know, for me, watching Walking Dead, you may see that as violence, but that's one of my favourite shows. But it's, you know, it's silly violence, really, because you know it's not real. Does that make sense? Whereas in the Game of Thrones, it's like blood and gore, and I know it's like that in Walking Dead, but I see it different. I think, you know, I see it differently because I don't take it seriously, if that makes sense. Whereas in the Game of Thrones, it was so realistic, it made me feel ill, you know. And that's how, you know, you're moving away from things that you're sensitive to. It's like if you're in a room, for example, like I watched, I didn't watch it, I put it on. What's his name? Tony Robbins, who is amazing, but I put something on of his on Netflix. I think it was on Netflix, so it could have been on my YouTube, I can't remember. But I turned it on and turned it off, because as soon as he was in it, he was swearing. There must have been 5 F words in the space of a minute, and I was like, what? Turn it straight off. There's no need for that, you know. I don't resonate with that, you know. And I'm not saying I don't swear in real life. What I'm saying is I don't like being around it in huge volumes like that. I find it very, you know, negative, and it just doesn't resonate with my energy. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with swearing if you swear, or if any of you swear. I'm just saying you know what you can tolerate and what you can't. And that's what I've got coming through for you. I feel that's where you're going, where you are right now. Okay, you're moving beyond things that, it's like you're becoming sensitive to more things, and he's going through it too. That's the message I need to share for you. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, so next question we're doing is for Pamy. Great to see you, honey. Any message from him today and what he is thinking today? Thank you for your guidance, looking so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for being you. So this is the message coming through. The message is, expect me, I'm on my way. So he is going to come to you. And take the expect out, because when we have expectations, we get disappointed. This is about anticipation instead. And they give me a block in the throat. So even though there may be blocks right now, he is coming to you. He said, I am on my way. You can expect me. So you may even see the eagles as a sign of that, okay? So it's like he's saying, I am doing what I need to do, but you must trust me. You know, our love is destined. It's destiny. Love goes beyond space and time. So you may even see the infinity sign. Okay, because that's a huge sign of this destiny that you've got together. So you're being reminded of this. Let go of any fear or pain, because it's destined that you come together. Let me bring you an angel message as well. What else do you need to know? Yeah, solar plexus chakra. So again, remember to trust in what you feel, because it's real. It's safe for you to be powerful, and it's safe for him to take charge of his life in a positive way. And that's what he needs to do. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from my beautiful twin Meow? And Meow to you too. Guess who's here? Our little Angelica sending lots of love to Victor and to Jonas and to Meow Sophie, Emily, and everybody else. Love it. We're having a reunion next month. I can't wait. It's going to be so amazing. Me, Victor, Lisa and Sandra are going to be in Romania. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. If anyone wants to come, you know, because we're going to be there for a couple of days, you know, just email me. Can I give you the details if you want to come to Romania? We'll be in Bucharest for 3 nights if you want to come. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. So Victor, this is what your person is saying. I know I seem distant, but I do love you. I know I seem distant. So he's saying that, and you know he isn't really distant. You know it's all illusion anyway. Separation is illusion. But he's saying that's how he feels. So really it's like he's saying it to himself. I seem distant right now. I don't want to be. I do love you. So he's working on that. Meditate and connect in the higher realms, which you do. Okay, that's what you do. You do connect in the higher realms. And also, you are both transforming. This is the promise of your life together. So the stag is a symbol of that. A time of release, let it go. Okay, and also 222, do not be afraid. The entire universe is working with you to make it happen. And that's what you need to know. You need to know that he's releasing things he needs to let go of. You're both transforming. You're both connecting in the higher realms. And there's no need to be afraid. You may see spiders, you may see the 222. The entire universe is working with you to make it happen. I hope that helps, okay? Do you know, Rob, I had a feeling you were going to say that. Okay, wouldn't that be awesome? You know, to Romania. So if you email me, I'll give you all the information. I'm not going to say it on here, but, you know, we'll give you all the information if you want to come. It's only for 3 nights, you know. So, yeah. I'm interested to know what the flight time is from there to Bucharest as well. You know, and I can tell you where we're staying and all of that. So if you're up for it, because what we're going to do, hopefully on the Friday morning, is go to the place where I want to have my event. That's what I'm hoping anyway. That's the plan. So I want to go there and kind of organise that, lock that down. And then we're going to have all day Friday, all day Saturday. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. So that would be amazing. So if anyone does want to come, and maybe anyone watching, if you're in Romania, we're going to be in Bucharest next month, okay? So email me if you want to know where and what we're doing. It's going to be so amazing. So yeah, Rob, have a think. And it won't cost you much either, okay? I know the flight might be a bit dear, but, you know, everything else, you know, you'll be fine. It's exciting. I'm so excited. Let me get my card. There you go, you see. How amazing would that be? And thank you for the donation. And I've got this deck out for you today. Okay, this deck's got karmic cards in. This is the messages from Masculine to Feminine by the Enchanting Empress of Light, Oracle and Tarot. So Frank writes, he thinks a lot about me. May I get a message from him and the angels? What do you need to know? So the reason why I've pulled this deck out for you is because it's got lots and lots and lots of karmic cards in. And this will tell you what he's going through. So first he's saying to you, so this is really powerful, okay. First you've got a card about you, and then you've got a card about what's going on in his situation. So in 2024, look at that 24, he's saying, I'm communicating with you in many ways through dreams, the 5D, can you hear me? So he feels even more connected to you this year than he has before. And that's why all this has happened the way it has, because you have to remember that it's not just a physical connection, it's also a spiritual connection. It's the way you connect through the dreams, the way you connect through the feelings, the signs, the music, all of that. So he's saying to you, I am communicating with you this year in many, many other ways. And I feel you're a lot more aware of that than you have been before. Now he's saying the karmic, okay, so we say karmic, it's just a word. What he's really saying is, my situation is trying to block our union, but it's not going to work. Okay, it's not going to work. So I'm not saying this karmic partner is being nasty and evil. What I'm saying is the situation, because they're giving me the word situation. And you know what that situation is. The situation is trying to block our union. Now that's how he's seen it. He's seen it like this situation is stopping me from being with you. But he's forgetting his own power. And that's what he's building right now. He's building back his own power to move it forward. So really he's saying this is blocking our union, but really he knows inside he's got to be the one to step out of that energy, because nothing's blocking the union but him. Things are not always what they seem. So he's reminding you in the karmic situation, things are not always what they seem. Everything is falling into place right now in this energy of August. So I do feel since February to now, there's been a lot going on behind the scenes that you may not be aware of that have moved things into place. And that's why there's been things, and you may have been triggered by those things that he's been doing. And, you know, we've kept doing the messages, things are not what they seem, even though it seems like he's doing this, buying that, having that. And things are actually falling into place to bring you together. Because he's saying the karmic is trying to block our union, but it's not going to work. So let me bring in as well a message from the karmic partner. I can find the deck. Here it is, okay? What's the karmic partner want to say to you right now? What does the karmic partner want to say? Clear card, please, angels, from the karmic partner. Karmic partner is saying, it's time I put my own needs first. Wow. Now, that's really important that's come out, because anything else could have come out of this deck. So really, the karmic partner is also realising this card's moving as well. Do you see it move then? This person is realising that they're not having their needs met. So, you know, if you try and look at it from a place of empathy, you know, it's not a nice situation for them to be in. So the karmic partner is saying, I need to put my own needs first too. It's time. So there's this real kind of energy of both of them needing to make the changes. I pay for everything, be warned. Okay, so this karmic partner may be controlling the finances. Okay, I pay for everything, be warned. So it's like you're saying, oh, you know, you don't know what you're getting involved in. You don't know what you're getting, you know, you're signing up for, but you do know. So this is about like trying to control finances and other things. So just trust that the journey is on track. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, next question we're doing is for Karina with a K. Great to have you here, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from Mark? He's back in Europe for work. How is his karmic situation? Will he reach out this year? So what's he struggling with in the karmic situation? What's he struggling with? So we've helped each other and hurt each other, but I'm not really living my life. Wow. So, you know, it is hard for him to walk away from that karmic situation because they've got this life. And, you know, it's not just affecting him and her. It's about everyone else. So he's saying we've helped each other. He's very aware spiritually of what this connection with this person is. Just like he's aware spiritually of what the connection with you is. And that's why it's so different. But what he's saying is, we've helped each other and hurt each other, but I'm just not really living my life. So he's very grateful, the block in my throat, he's very grateful for everything this person has done for him in his life, everything they've shared together, everything they've had together, but he knows he's not living his life properly. And he's saying, let's stop repeating toxic cycles. So it's a toxic cycle for him to remain in that situation. So he knows what he needs to do, put it that way, okay? So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Will he reach out this year, or what do you need to know about it? So his karmic situation is a drain on him, you know that. You've got to cleanse yourself in your space. This is preparation. So again, the angels are saying to you, we're not going to tell you when he's going to reach out because you're learning to surrender. You're learning to have faith in the when. But we will tell you that you're being prepared for each other. So you must cleanse your space. You must cleanse yourself. You must be ready to allow this love in. So that's what you're being guided to do right now. You're being guided to cleanse yourself in your space to prepare. I hope that helps. Give me fear. So let go of any fear. You know, everything he's going through in his life is showing him where he's meant to be and where he's not meant to be. And he knows that. I hope that helps, okay? Britney, thank you for the donation. Let me find your message. Thank you for your donation. There you are, honey. So Britney says, okay, so Liz, you're always wonderful to me. My birthday is next month. Happy birthday. I just want to know what is the basic future for me. You know, my Batman, what in store in general. It just, it just went live there. Okay, and, you know, usually when I buffer, for me, it says reconnecting. Okay, or it says reconnecting your live or whatever it says. I didn't see the reconnecting. I just said live. And I feel live. Okay, that's the message I've got to give to you first of all. Let me just go back to where I was in the chat there. So the message is live. Okay, you're saying, what is the basic future for me? You know, my Batman and I are doing great. What's in store overall? Live. To live, to enjoy life, to thrive, to wake up every day grateful, to wake up every day excited. That's living. We live or we live. Okay, live is eat, sleep, repeat. Eat, sleep, repeat. Live means to thrive, to enjoy life. That's what the angels want you to do moving forward, to be grateful for everything. And there's so much hope on the horizon. Hope and togetherness. Look at this. Blessings on the way. Coming back together, coming into that union you seek, everything working out. This is what you're being shown. So you may see pairs of birds, you may see yellow flowers. That's a sign of hope. It's like the star card, this is in the tarot, saying to you, all the blessings are on the horizon, there's beauty coming in, so you can live your life, thrive, Be at peace with where you are. I feel great things are coming in for you in your connection. And great things are coming in your life. We've also got books. You may want to write a book. That may be something you're guided to do. Or you may be reading more books or gathering or gaining more knowledge. It says your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Okay, so this is a huge sign about writing things down, understanding things more, gaining knowledge, wisdom, strength. That's what you're learning. You're going through a big shift in your life to be able to live your life in a higher way. Dream guide, teacher, guardian. So you're being guided in your dreams. You're being shown the way. You have a teacher and a guardian around you. You have a guardian angel around you, and you have this teacher. So this is about when you're dreaming, you're receiving signs, synchronicities, understanding. You're being shown the way. And also we've got the green, Archangel Raphael around you, bringing in a healing, compassion, love, cultivation. So things are being healed within you, so you have more compassion. Okay, so that you love your life more, so that you cultivate things in your life to bring more in. Again, it's about living. And we've got nettle, boundaries and caution. So you know where to set your boundaries. You know when to be cautious. This is about you trusting in your own intuition. Knowing when to say yes, knowing when to say no. Knowing what energy to be around and what energy not to be around. Knowing when to get involved in certain things and when not to. That's what you're being shown. Okay, so what really the message I need to give to you is live. Because you're learning how to live, you're learning how to thrive, you're learning how to enjoy life, you're learning how to be in the present moment and savor everything. You're learning that life is a gift and it's power. That's what you're learning. Let's bring in a message from your person. We've got the death card. Yeah, change. I am changing. And you're changing. No longer the people you were and still becoming the people you'll be. Great change is happening for our connection and in our lives. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to be going off soon, guys, so just be aware of that if you're donating, okay? Because, you know, I've been on for nearly 2 hours. I have got a busy day today, personal readings as well. So the message coming through, next question we're doing, let me go back to where I was in the chat. We've got Mariana, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I have a message from B and A's 3D self? So a message from B today, a message from B. Okay, got 2 cards. Message from A. Thank you, angels. So B is saying to you, I'm working out what I want. Okay, you're my mirror and I know the powers within me to release all of this fear. So you're mirroring each other's energy. This is why he shut down on you, because he's working out what he wants right now. So he's saying, I'm reflecting, I'm thinking, I'm processing, and you've opened that up in me. I'm working out what I want because of you. You're helping me to see things in a different way. But he needs to release fear, okay? Now, regarding A's saying, I'm growing up because of our connection, and great things are being created in our lives. So again, he can see a future with you. I feel if he's going to move forward with him, it's more likely to move forward between December and April. Okay, but he's growing up because of the connection. What this is really showing you is he is helping you to grow up spiritually. He's giving you spiritual lessons and spiritual understanding. So he's part of your pathway, but you have to ask yourself, is he the path? Is he really the way? And again, you know, I'm not going to go into what I keep repeating about making that choice. But you know your truth. And that's, you know, I totally understand where you're coming from when you're saying, I don't feel I need to make a choice. But you don't, you know, I still don't feel you're grasping the energy, you know, the energy of the, you know, how energy affects things. Because you're thinking, oh, it doesn't matter, you know, I'm just fly away with this. But your energy is creating issues. But, you know, that's something you've got to learn through going through the process. But that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Naana, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any message for me about my twin flame journey? What do you need to know? Crystals will assist with healing at this time. So you may be using crystals already. You know, we've also got wedding ring, you'll get married. So really the energy of the journey is you're moving towards a commitment, which you know, and it's going to be balanced. We've got 69 in the chat there, balance, 69. It's about the yin and the yang and the balance. So you will balance things out and get married. The wedding ring, you're being shown that. You may even be seeing wedding rings or proposals or engagements because that's a huge sign of this coming in. Okay, crystals will assist. So that you may want to use crystals right now to bring in a healing in your life or to help things to move forward. So things are on the right path. That's what you need to know, okay? So what does your twin want to say to you? Your twin is saying to you, please don't judge me. But remember, it's not really about you judging him. It's about him judging himself, which he's still working on releasing. I'm releasing my fears about what other people think to finally put my own needs first to follow my heart, because you're my warmth and my joy. True happiness is always with you, the sun. So the sun, again, is that outcome. And that's why you've got this card, because that's the outcome you want, commitment and marriage and being together. Okay, but for that to happen, he's got to release his fears. And really, it's because he's judging himself. And, you know, you'll be picking up on that too. That can also be affecting your energy. So crystals will help you. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is Lany. Thank you for being here, Lany. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I get a message about Jackson and I? So what's the message for you and Jackson? Wow, you'll have a family together. That's what you need to know, whether it's having your own kids or bringing kids together, you're going to have a family. Because you're his world. He's saying a new chapter is about to begin. We hold the world in our hands. I've been hurt in the past, both of you have, but now you're ready to pick yourself up and start again. So there's a new cycle coming in after October. Okay, so moving into the new year, this is shifting and aligning, but you'll have a family together. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Rezo, thank you for the donation. How does Novine think about reunion with me? I'm going to use my new deck reunion oracle, okay? So how does Novine feel about reunion? You are my destination. So that's how Novine feels. One card out of that deck. In other words, what he's saying is you were where I'm meant to be. And this card's moving as well. I could stare at you forever. So when you come back together, he's going to be staring at you. And he may be staring at you now, you know, maybe watching you on social media or looking at your picture, but he's going to be looking at you. You're going to feel like, why are you staring at me? But it's because he's saying, I could stare at you forever. I just want to look at you. So you are my destination. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Jazelle, thank you for the donation. Any message for my person and the angels? So what do the angels want you to know? Their love is loyal and true. So your person is saying, I am loyal to you and I am true to you no matter how things seem. And you may see the dog that's a symbol of that. Focus on the love because the love is real. That's what you need to focus on instead of negatives or, you know, karmic energies or anything else. Focus on the love because the love is real. And the love is real and true. He's just afraid right now of losing things in his life. These can be material things, things he's built up. He's saying, I'm afraid of losing everything I've worked for in my life, but I won't let you go. So this is the energy of surrender. And you need to surrender and focus on the love because his love is true and real. So have faith in the love. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation. Hi, darling. I would love to this is for Anne M. I would like a message from my special person, Leo, who wrote to me yesterday after days without hearing from him. I'm a Scorpio. That's really good to know. So the fact that he's wrote to you, you know, is a huge sign that he's ready to communicate. So what he's saying is, I'm starting to enjoy life. This is really powerful because as he moves into September, this person is showing you that he's in a better headspace. Starting to enjoy life, feeling calmer about things. I feel before there was a lot going on in their head, feeling stressed out, worried and panicking, and in a much better energy. So I'm not saying he's enjoying his life without you. What I'm saying is he's being made aware of what he needs to do. He's planning. The fox has come out here. Solutions are coming to make the right decisions possible. Okay, so he's planning what to do. Something is gaining his attention in the physical. Wow, can you hear that? Can you hear that? That just got my attention then. I've got angel bumps. Something is trying to get your attention. When he's silent, things are getting his attention. That sounds like a drill or a cutting, like someone cutting something down. So again, that's a huge sign of change. So what your person's saying to you is, I am planning what to do because the universe is getting my attention. I know what I need to change. I want to make the right decisions possible. So your person has come forward to you to show you that they have a plan to be with you the right way. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Rob. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. There was another energy shift yesterday. Avery is moving forward for the better. I woke up at 3 a.m. So let's see what the message is. I'm going to use the reunion oracle. This is my new deck. So I will move anywhere that you are. That's what you need to know. So it's like he's saying to you, yes, wherever you are, I'll be there. Wherever you move, wherever you go. And you know, this what we spoke about yesterday. If you relocate, it'll go there. Wherever you go, it'll go there. Wherever you do, it'll be there. It's not he's letting you know that he's preparing for changes. Because it's not he said, I don't care where we go, I don't care where we live, I don't care what we do. I'm going to be there with you. I'm going to be with you every step of the way. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? And Rosh, Nyla's any messages from Kay, please. So what does Kay want you to know? What does Kay want you to know? I'm becoming confident in myself because of our connection. Let me overcome my fears and insecurities and hold me back and cause me pain. That's what he's dealing with, the ego. So he's dealing with the ego right now. He's dealing with the ego. So that's what else he wants you to know. You were so special and fine, and I've changed a lot better. So what did you say? I'm dealing with the ego and changing for the better, and that there, you were so special to me and fine. So in other words, he said, you're perfect for me. It's not you, it's me. I need to change. He says it the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Bits of information, collective messages, please. That's bringing a collective reunion message. And today's message, today's daily love reading that goes on at 11, so in an hour, it's really intense, okay? It's really intense reading. One of the most intense readings I've done in a while. So, when they hear your voice, it's so good. So this is also reminding you they want to see you. I have fantasies about us and the way we're communicating. It's not just about fantasies where the room closed off. You know, it's also about fantasizing about talking to you, fantasizing about hearing your voice, what it sounds like, the conversation you share, communicating. That's what they're fantasizing about. The fantasy about communication coming in. And resources. And this is powerful, you know. When I was eating my breakfast this morning, I saw a squirrel in the tree. Squirrels are a big sign of gathering. Okay, you were both gathering what you need. You've been given everything that you need to succeed in this journey. And a big breakthrough is coming. So if any of you are seeing penguins, that's the reason why. A breakthrough is coming. If you're seeing squirrels, that's a sign you're gathering all the information that you need right now. That things are moving forward the right way. I hope that helps today. Laurie, thank you for the donation. Is David planning to leave the moment feeling the situation he's in? Bob jumping out it makes me smile when I think about all the times we used to have together. So even in that comic situation, he's thinking about you. And he's thinking about the times he shared with you, or he's visualizing the times he will share with you. So it's like he's saying, I don't want to be here, I want to be there with you. And it makes me smile when I think about that, when I think about sharing fun times with you and being with you. So he's not going to stay in that situation forever, you know, because he wants to have fun and have fun times, and he's taking action. So what he's saying is, I am taking action towards you, which means he will do what he needs to do to be with you. And again, this energy is as we move towards March. So I feel big shifts here between now and March. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to go off. I've been on for over 2 hours. Not sure if I'm going to be live tomorrow because I have got a lot going on, but I'll see. But I will be live around this time, whenever it is. So you can always kind of check out the channel around 8 to 8:30, you know, UK time in the mornings to see if I'm live. But if you do want a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. If you haven't received a message today, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer, something you need to know. So I'm sending you all so much love. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, guys, and I'll see you soon. Have a great Super Sunday and a great day.